Hey there, guys. So today we're another review. This is Sofie from Goose Island, 2014. Their Saison. Actually, I'll be talking about this beer, reviewing it, and also talking about 2014 Parabola. I actually recently went to a Firestone Walker event, and they had that. And unfortunately, I wasn't able to review that for you guys at the bar. But I'll just give you quick notes about that in the Firestone Walker event. So let's dig into this beer. So this beer is an 80% regular Saison, and then 20% is actually white wine barrel aged. So yeah, let's dig into this beer. So the beer comes in beautiful, opaque, kind of orange kind of color. So yeah, let's get the aroma on this. I get a wonderful kind of sweet grapefruit, tart lemon, almost like, digging a grapefruit or lemon into a bunch of sugar and biting into that. There's wonderful hay quality behind it, a touch of sweetness, almost like a hay funkiness too. So yeah, let's get the flavor on this. Cheers. In the front, you get a wonderful kind of lemon tartness, really nice. Essence of lemon, so like a lemon zest, really nice and poppy, and pops of like tartness, but also just the essence of fruit. Really nice stuff. Almost reminds me of new age hops, sort of like a Citra or Mosaic kind of fresh kind of fruit. You also get a chewy kind of malt in there. The beer has a wonderful kind of medium mouthfeel for 6.5% beer. You get a hay quality in there. It's almost like, getting a big piece of hay, biting into that and biting into a lemon kind of thing. On the back, you get a hint of this like kind of white grape peel, white wine quality, the oak maybe coming through, drying the beer off very nicely. All those notes are there. Very harmonious beer. But what in general I want to say is that this beer has a touch of sweetness, but really has a wonderful drinking quality. It just flies off the palate. It has a wonderful, delivers a flavor, delivers a bit of chewy malt, wonderful mouthfeel, and then it just dries off very nicely. Again, that white wine barrel actually coming through. This is one of my favorite Saisons. I actually think it's one of the best on the market. So because of that, this beer is getting a 94 from me. This is Sofie 2014. Highly recommend this beer. Actually, I've never had it aged, so I'll actually maybe look for an older bottle and see how that goes. But anyway, let's talk about the Firestone Walker event today. In New York City, they had a Firestone Walker event at Clinton Hill. First off, I highly recommend Other Half, which is a brewery from Brooklyn. They're hoppy brews, hop showers, and I forget the name of the other one. It's a triple IPA. But they're doing some really Vermontonian kind of IPAs. I mean, their beers are just injected with hops, with all those wonderful light malt mouthfeels, those new age American hops, those Citras and everything, Motueka, and they're using all those and just really making brews that I think are on the kind of style level of the Vermont beers. So highly recommend Other Half if you're in New York. Moving on onto Firestone Walker beers. I had Double Barrel, great beer. Highly recommend that. It's a malty, wonderful beer, well crafted. That's really good for pairing with food. And then also Easy Jack. Easy Jack is their new session IPA with new kind of like New Zealand hops and stuff, and it really has those wonderful flavors. It has these kind of like tangerine notes, lots of tangerine peel, orange peel. It's a really wonderful session IPA. Hopefully I'll be able to find those three and do it with Stone Go 2 and Founders All Day. But I think Easy Jack is actually one of the best of those three. I can't confirm for you guys right now. I have never had those three blind, but highly recommend Easy Jack if you're hesitant to try that beer out. Really good stuff. Then on to Parabola. 2014 Parabola, very good. It's 14% ABV now. I will say at first you notice that the beer has a sort of lighter mouthfeel, not a huge kind of viscous kind of beer, probably something towards medium plus and full. But in general, the beer in the front hits with vanilla and bourbon. And then it moves on to a nice kind of like caramel sweetness, a big punch of sweetness on that metal palate. And then on the back, it is huge. You get clearly that kind of Firestone Walker signature coconut flavor. It really tastes like, eating toasted coconut, something you get on a cookie, some kind of pastry, you maybe even a Mounds bar or an Almond Joy. And then on the back, it is hugely longing of this kind of tobacco flavor and oak. 10-15 minutes after the beer, I still had this lingering flavor of oak flavor. Throughout the beer, I thought the beer was actually pulled away from the beer. It just lingered a bit too much. It could have used some sweetness to clean that off on the back. But yeah, so really wonderful stuff. I've recently had Bourbon County, and had that consistently since the last release, and I still think that beer stands up as a better beer. Parabola is still very good. wonderful amounts of complexity, and that coconut note in there is absolutely delicious stuff. So yeah, Parabola's really good. I'd probably give that beer probably 99 or 100. It's probably, still that good. It's one of the best bourbon barrel aged beers, but at 14%, it's still very, you want to compare it to Bourbon County. And no offense, Bourbon County is really where it's at. So, but anyway, we're talking about this beer that's right in front of me. This is a 94. This is Sofie from Goose Island. Really enjoy this stuff. I guess I'm repping Goose Island tonight. So until next time, guys, cheers. Until next time, let me know what you guys think later. Cheers.